My beloved child, pause for a moment right now and take a deep breath. Let that breath fill your lungs slowly, like a gentle wave rolling in from a calm sea. Feel it rise and fall, carrying away the weight you've been holding onto for so long. Heaven has been waiting patiently for this exact hour to reach out and touch your heart. It's not just any moment. It's the one where everything lines up just right. God's voice is whispering through the soft air around you, so gentle that it feels like a summer breeze brushing your cheek, yet full of that strong, unshakable authority that only comes from the Creator of all things. He's calling your name softly, personally, like a father calling his child home after a long day. He says, "My dear child, I want to speak straight to you in this very instant because your long-awaited miracle, the one that's been hanging in the balance, has finally been approved from the highest courts above. These aren't just empty words floating on the page or in the air. No, they carry the heavy, eternal weight of promises that never break, promises that echo through time itself. Think about it. Something in your life that has been stuck, held back by invisible walls, delayed by twists and turns you couldn't control, or even blocked by forces you didn't see coming. It's all being set free right now, flowing toward you like a river finally breaking through a dam. You might not have spotted all the little signs along the way, those quiet hints from above, but heaven's been busy behind the scenes, carefully rearranging the pieces of your story. Chairs have been moved, paths have been cleared, and every detail has been adjusted to make this moment perfect for you. Right here, as you read or listen, angels are gathering around you, forming a protective circle of pure, glowing light that wraps you up like a warm blanket on a cold night. And leading them is Archangel Michael himself, that mighty warrior of light, standing tall and steady with his sword of truth raised high. He's there to make sure no shadow of harm, no whisper of doubt, no arrow from the darkness can get anywhere near you while God pours out his words. That light shining around you isn't some ordinary glow from a lamp or the sun. Oh no, it's a special, divine sign straight from the throne room, confirming that your deepest prayers, the ones you poured out in quiet moments or loud cries, have been heard loud and clear. They've been taken up, looked over with loving care, and stamped with the official seal of heavenly approval. You can't see it yet with your everyday eyes, the ones that look at the world around you, but in the spiritual world, the one that's just as real as the ground under your feet, the paperwork is all finished. It's been signed, sealed, and delivered by God's own mighty hand. Imagine it, your name written boldly next to the word, approved, glowing like gold on a sacred scroll. God leans in closer now and says, "You've cried those silent tears when no one else was watching, and you've put on a brave smile even when the pain inside felt like it was tearing you apart. You thought I was being quiet, maybe even distant, but I wasn't silent at all. I was right there, catching every single tear as it fell. Each one watered the dry soil of your future, turning it rich and ready for the blessings that are sprouting up now. Those long, sleepless nights you spent tossing and turning, worrying about tomorrow, they weren't wasted. They were like seeds planted deep in the earth, waiting for the first light of dawn to push them through the ground. My child, tonight, as the clock ticks toward 11 p.m., a beautiful divine movement is starting, like the first stirrings of a sunrise after the darkest night. You're not here stumbling upon these words by chance or mistake. No, you were gently led right to this spot, because heaven needed to grab your full attention before the day slips away into the quiet of evening. There's something specific you've been lifting up in prayer, something that looked so impossible, like trying to climb a mountain with no rope or path. It's being lined up perfectly now. All the stars are lining in your favor. You have to get this deep in your heart. Heaven's timing isn't like our hurried, clock-watching earthly time. Up there, time stretches and bends to make sure everything is just right. For what feels like forever to you, things have dragged on, seeming stuck in slow motion. But those delays, they weren't punishments or oversights. They were God's way of shielding you, like a loving parent pulling their child back from a busy street just before a car speeds by. He blocked those risky paths because he saw dangers lurking ahead that your eyes couldn't catch, pitfalls disguised as shortcuts, traps wrapped in shiny promises. God says it plain and simple. I kept you safe from relationships that would have sucked the life right out of your spirit, leaving you empty and worn. From job chances or deals that sparkled on the outside but hid sharp thorns inside, ready to cut deep. From folks who grinned wide to your face but carried a hidden poison of envy in their hearts, waiting to spill out. You might have felt the sting of rejection in those moments, like doors slamming shut on your fingers, but it wasn't rejection at all. It was a gentle, firm redirection. God was guiding you toward something cleaner, safer, something handpicked just for you, like turning you down a quiet garden path instead of a rocky cliff. Even in this very hour, Heaven's putting together a whole chain of events, link by link, that will lead straight to your big breakthrough. You might look around and think, nothing's moving, it's all still quiet. But peek behind the curtain into that unseen world, and you'll see angels hard at work, scribbling your name onto important contracts, wrapping up blessings like gifts, stamping approvals with golden seals, and sending out messages that will drop into your lap when you least expect it. God whispers tenderly, "You're so much closer to that miracle than the fears in your heart are to stealing your peace." That's exactly why I nudged you to open this message before the night deepens. There's a special divine window cracked open wide for you, staying that way until 11 p.m. And in those hours, all of Heaven's focused energy is zeroed in on your name, like a spotlight on a stage waiting for the star to step out. Oh, my child, God knows exactly how tough the road has been for you. He sees it all, every step. He knows those times you've been the rock for everyone else, holding them up with strong arms while your own heart ached quietly inside, too heavy to share. He knows the questions that swirled in your mind late at night. Have I been left behind? Forgotten in the crowd? But hear this loud and clear. He says you were never, not for a single second, forgotten or overlooked. He was just quietly preparing a miracle so huge, so full, that it needed that hush before the big reveal, like the calm before a fireworks show lights up the sky. Every prayer that seemed to bounce off the ceiling, unanswered and echoing back. It wasn't ignored. It was gathering power, building like a storm cloud ready to pour rain. Every door that clicked shut in your face, it wasn't locking you out. It was storing up favor right behind it, waiting to burst open. Every "not yet" you heard in your spirit, it's flipping right now to a bright, bold now. Heaven isn't piling on more work for you to do, more boxes to check or mountains to climb. It's simply asking you to dig your roots deeper into belief. Faith is that simple key, shiny and true, that turns the lock on tonight's miracle. Right this second, God's voice is steady and sure. You're wrapped in safety, my child. Not a single thing will go sideways. All you need to do is lean into trusting me, like resting your head on a pillow after a long day. Those old forces that dragged their feet, trying to slow you down and tangle your steps, they're fading fast, losing their grip like smoke in the wind. That sneaky spirit of fear that crept in during the dark hours, whispering lies like, "You'll never make it," or "It's too late." It's shaking now, trembling because it senses your season of God's direct help kicking off strong. The bright light of God is sweeping in, pushing back the thick fog that clouded your thoughts and squeezed your heart. You might have caught little odd moments lately, things that made you pause and wonder, numbers popping up over and over, like 111 or 777 on a clock or receipt, dreams where water flows clear or light bursts through cracks, sudden shivers down your spine for no reason, pockets of peace that settle in out of the blue, like a warm hug when you're alone. Those aren't random glitches in your day. They're deliberate winks from heaven, confirmations waving hello. The heavens have been tapping you on the shoulder, trying to catch your eye because something holy, something set apart and sacred, is heading your way on swift wings. This very message you're taking in, it's woven right into that grand alignment, a thread in the tapestry God's weaving for you. God held back, waiting for you to crack this open, because he knew that the second your eyes scanned these words, your faith would stir awake like a sleeping giant, and your whole energy would tilt toward welcoming what's yours. Child, I'm sharing this with all the love in my heart. Your breakthrough isn't some far-off dream creeping closer. It's landed already, hovering right over your life like a bird ready to nest, just waiting for your faith to hum at the right note so it can settle in for good. Tonight, before that 11 p.m. mark hits, if you carve out even a tiny slice of time, just a small, honest moment, to pray from the depths and thank God for the victory that's already in the bag, you'll start sensing a soft calmness spreading through you, warm and steady like sunlight filtering through leaves. That isn't your regular old calm after a cup of tea. It's a holy signal, proof that your soul is syncing up with heaven's rhythm, falling into step with the divine clock. God says, "Go ahead and tell them." Their hands, those same hands that have held onto hope through empty pockets and lonely evenings, will soon cradle the very things their hearts have carried in quiet trust. Expect a message to ping your phone, a call that rings at just the right time, or a sign that pops up like a flower in cracked pavement, all confirming this truth. That person or that situation tied to your life's big purpose. It's already been brushed by heaven's touch, sparked with energy from above. By the time this night folds into tomorrow, something that's been tucked away in shadows, hidden from view, will start peeking out into the light, gentle at first but growing brighter. Heaven's speaking in that soft, steady tone now. I'm lifting your name high in the places that matter, the rooms where decisions get made and paths get paved. I'm slipping peace right into the corners of your home, turning tangled worries into straight, clear roads. That storm of confusion swirling around you, it's winding down not because you muscled through it, but because my hand is calming the waves. Don't let fear knot up your stomach about what's next, because what's rolling in is purely good, like fresh rain after a drought. Archangel Michael chimes in with a warrior's pride. You've marched through flames that would scorch anyone else, yet here you stand, unburned and unbroken. See, that fire wasn't thrown to wipe you out. It was a refiner's tool, heating away the rough edges to polish you into something shining. The hurts that once brought hot tears to your eyes, they'll soon shape you into someone wise and steady, with stories that guide others. Those folks who looked down on you, who chuckled behind your back or shrugged off your dreams, they'll witness the glow of God's work shining through your days, and it'll stop them cold. The very spots where mockery echoed loud before will echo with cheers and claps for you soon, a full-circle turnaround that leaves everyone in awe. Don't shrink back from the changes bubbling up. God says that unsettled feeling, that shift in the air, isn't about losing pieces of your life. It's about divine swaps, trading out the old for treasures that fit your next chapter perfectly. You might spot people slowly drifting like leaves in autumn wind, situations wrapping up quicker than expected, or old feelings bubbling up from deep down that puzzle you at first. All of it. It's a deep cleaning for your soul, sweeping out the dust so the miracle can settle in without a speck of clutter. Tonight, from this breath until 11 p.m., carve out a pocket of quiet. Doesn't have to be long, just 2 minutes if that's all you can spare. Shut your eyes soft, draw in a deep, slow breath, and let the words slip out simple. God, I'm ready, open and waiting. That's it. No need for big speeches or fancy phrases, no marathon of words to prove your heart. Just that raw, real faith, like handing over a key to unlock the door. Because the instant you fling your heart wide, heaven doesn't trickle in. It rushes, flooding every empty space with exactly what you've been missing, filling you to overflowing. Support us by sending a super thanks from $20 to $100. Folded Hands Sparkles. Your support helps Archangel Protection continue creating valuable content. God says it with that fatherly warmth. My child, I've given the green light to the blessing you've been holding your breath for. I've loosed the answer to that prayer that's echoed in your nights. I've given the word to the angels tied to your life's path, there to deliver it quick and sure, no detours. Keep your eyes peeled in the next few hours for those baby steps of proof, doors creaking open without a push, a wash of peace that settles like dust after rain, or good news landing light as a feather. That's your nod from above, saying, yes, it's real. Just now, Archangel Michael's scanning your whole world, eyes sharp, sweeping away the sticky webs of negative vibes and snapping the hidden chains that tugged you back. He's your shield against the sly darts of envy from afar, the twists of manipulation in close quarters, and those sneaky strikes you never clocked. With a sweep of his sword, he's traced a blazing line of light around your name, a boundary no shadow can cross, strong as a fortress wall. God says, "Settle into rest tonight, my little one, certain that the whole universe is tilting your way. You won't drop what's truly yours. No slips, no losses. You won't catch flack for staying true in the faith. The world might have glanced past you, too busy with its noise, but heaven? We tallied every kind deed done in secret, every tear wiped away alone, every mumbled prayer in the rush of day. This is your comeback hour, your time of putting things right. What got snatched away? It'll boomerang back, doubled, tripled even. What lagged behind? It'll sprint ahead, faster than your wildest guess. Hold this close. When God gets moving, he doesn't dawdle. He surges, sudden and stunning, like lightning cracking the sky. You might tuck into bed with that nagging uncertainty still nibbling at the edges, only to blink awake to headlines in your life that rewrite the script overnight. That's how near your miracle hovers, brushing your shoulder already. But to let it unfold full and bright, keep your heart tuned to faith station. Don't let doubt sneak in like a thief to snatch what's signed and sealed. God says you're not dipping into this for a quick pep talk or fluffy inspiration. No, this is your rock-solid confirmation, the anchor in the storm. That divine doorway, it swung wide open this instant, and heaven's channeling blessings in steady waves, one after another. Every corner of your world, your health that's been shaky, your wallet that's felt thin, your ties with folks that tug and twist, that inner peace you've chased, is getting a divine polish, reordered for your very best. Even the tiniest threads, the overlooked bits, are being rewoven to fit your top good. The whole universe will tune into your faith tonight, vibrating right along with it. So swap the how and when worries for a simple declaration. It's finished, done deal, because God's word seals it so. Your once pending miracle, it's pending no more. It's en route, speeding to your open hands. My child, when the sun peaks up tomorrow, something inside you will feel unburdened, lighter than air, like shedding a heavy coat on a spring day. That press on your chest, the one that's squeezed tight for months, it'll loosen, let go. The vibe all around you will flip, fresh and inviting. Maybe a text buzzes in from nowhere, carrying hope you didn't see coming, or a door cracks open to a chance that fits like a glove, or clarity drops in like morning light. None of it's luck or fluke. It's the ripple of this release, God's handiwork unfolding. His presence is all over you now, a cozy wrap, his voice murmuring peace straight to your spirit's core. He says, "You're secure in my arms, nothing derails this ride. Just trust, lean in, and lift a prayer when it feels right. Tonight, as you wind down and let sleep call, release every fret like balloons into the sky. Heaven doesn't clock out, it's wide awake, hustling for you. And before 11 p.m. chimes, raise your heart high and breathe out. Thank you, God, for signing off on my miracle." The second those words leave your lips, heaven echoes back, warm and sure. "It's all yours, child, take hold." God says, "My precious one, I've been holding my breath for this beat, this chance to chat heart to heart with you. Heaven's had eyes on you, steady and kind, and today marks a holy pivot, everything swinging your way. I need you to hear this clear. Your miracle, the one that's lingered in maybe someday, has gotten the full nod from heaven's high council. The angels, they've got their marching orders, geared up to hustle for you. All that stood frozen in your path, stagnant jobs, stalled dreams, silent hopes, is shaking loose, ready to roll. Every drag of delay, every prayer that hung unanswered like fog, every midnight hour you spent staring at the ceiling asking, "Why not me?" It all funneled here, to this turning point. You're not tripping over these words randomly. I set this meeting up, like a surprise gathering of old friends, so you'd finally grasp it. Your miracle's no fairy tale. Your hour's struck. Heaven's flung its gates wide, inviting you in with arms open. My child, I spot your tiredness, that bone-deep weariness from carrying loads too big for one set of shoulders. You've stuck to faith like glue, even when your world cracked like dry earth, pieces scattering everywhere. You've sobbed in the shadows when company would have been a balm, alone with echoes. You've pondered if my ears still tune to your voice, if my care still wraps you, if my blueprint for good still sketches your days. I'm here, close as your next heartbeat, to say a resounding yes. I do, I always have. I haven't spaced on you, not once. Every droplet of sorrow you shed, caught and cherished. Every hushed plea you breathed, logged in my book like gold. Every wrong turned on you, every unfair twist, marked down, and now the scales tip right, justice flowing your way like a steady stream. Listen close, there's a rumble in the spirit world, low and building, chains rattling loose, locks clicking free, a mighty surge of fixing what's broken crashing in with your name etched bold across it. Heaven's clock ticks flawless, never a second off. Those holds I put on things, they had purpose, shielding you from gigs that glittered false, stashing you safe from eyes that schemed, letting go of ties that tugged wrong. You labeled it push away, but it was wrap around guard. You figured overlooked, but nah, I was gearing you up, tuning your strings for a symphony bigger than your wildest score. The miracle inbound? It won't just sprinkle joy on you, it'll hush every naysayer, every snicker that doubted your spark. I've inked the go-ahead for what you've pined for, listed crisp under your name in destiny's ledger, approved, queued for drop before dusk fades. Something in your air's gonna stir, subtle shift like wind before rain. Eyes might miss it, but your spirit? It'll hum, lighter, unchained, peace pooling where puzzles knotted. That's the hello from your miracle, waving as it steps in. Open wide your heart, palms up like catching rain, and murmur, Lord, I'm taking it in. Faith's the fuel here, simple trust, not tangled fears. You don't gotta map my moves, just nod that I got this. Faith's the sturdy bridge from your today to tomorrow's glow. The tick of belief. That's when gears grind your way. Archangel Michael's posted at your flank, sentinel strong. Time's danger nipped close, you blinked past it, but he didn't, sword flashing, declaring, Hands off, this soul's heaven-bound. Traps sprung silent, fibs spun slick, pulls from shadows to drag you low. He parried, stood firm. You didn't dodge by luck. Divine hands cupped you. Even in solo spells, angel wings tented you, battling quiet so you could breathe free today, claim what's due. Foes didn't clinch it. Gloom didn't grip. Victory's your stride now. Miracles don't scatter like confetti. They drop when stars sink, and yours? Locked in. Heart, core, call, all clicked true. That's the green light. Pending miracle, stamped go. Spirit matched my map. Skies parted. Watch for wild grace. Gates unlatched sans knock. Strangers naming you in power spots. Holds on help. Links. Boons snapping free, no lag. No more pursuit. It's hunting you, drawn like moth to flame. Shun the fog of what's next. I'm parked in your ahead, scouting snags, carving trails. Battle's not solo. I'm fronting it, fists up. Impossibles for folks. Cakewalk for me. Turnaround king, life-giver. I spark buried seeds, mend cracked bonds, revive sunk shots in upgraded skin. Tales no finale. Overtures swelling. Soon Waits Why will click. Not mere gift, but bedrock for endless wonders. I pruned folks unfit for your peak. Sealed paths too narrow for your wingspan. Small, scared script. Never your ink. Greatness pulses in you, rousing now. This hour, holy house call, summoning you up. Faith stride, life speak, bold march. Sudden jolts? No dread, I'm shuffling swift for space. Ends abrupt, masks slip, pings pivot course. Steady, my chess for your win. Not slap, set up, each tweak. Breakthrough beat, uncertain vibes. Trust the fall to order. Tonight pre-11, pray yield, not grip. Spill pains, dreams, scares, muddles at my base. Then, Lord, full trust. Boom, heaven hits back, peace river rush. Seals set, feel it lock. Wings flap unseen as you doze. Miracle won't ghost you, confirmed, powered, yours. Hardships riddle, blessing solves it. Backward glance. Ah, that forged this. Not bare ask grant, overflow, calm for whirl, glee for ache, plenty for pinch. Lean days done, floods dawn. Locks, pop easy, shock you simple. Effort's ghost, grace steers. Call echoes, child, life's no plain page. Chosen why, light kindle, kind fuel, voice hope lift. Blessed, broadcast, show real wonders, faith movers. Your show, sparks lost sparks in watchers. Doubt pack, your yarn ignites. So heart flip pre-dusk, fear guilt regret dump. Room for inbound holy. Tonight's aura, angel buzz thick. Michael's door posted, approval parchment clutched. Heaven stamp your due. Heart read, triggers pour. No myth, link pure. Heaven threads such ticks. Guide now. Sputton, hours next. Supercharge. Belief yes. Boon rolls. Fear tongue foe. Faith heaven speak. Pick faith, dim or not. God, blind trust. Hill mover that. Trust sight. Speed up, amp, path punch. Faith key bold wield. Solo, nah, stride partner next leaf. Presence sharpens days forth. Dream nods, sync winks, sure tells heaven here. Number loops, kind blips, heart stills. Me, aligning all. Michael paths, prosper flock funds, heel touch flesh soul. Blanket full. News inbound, bright. Form, text, ring, meet fated, chance stumble. Proof, manifest mark. Word hold, approved. Voice it, power pulse, done. Heaven vote yours. Receive soul left. Pre-11 hush. Still, breath deep. Advance thanks. How when skip. Will know. Miracle no more await. Now bloom. Snags melt. Drags snap. Block blights blaze my fire. Destiny walk. Halt proof. Beloved, proud. You held. Faith firm sans sight pay. Reward reigns. Loss reclaim X2. Ache true. Vow truer. Weight stretched. Boon broader. Trust. I fib free. Approved say. Sealed unbreakable. New leaf step. Peace plenty love fill. Buy-in. Grab. Thanks night. Miracle spark lit. God says, beloved child, ears off, hearten, direct spirit chat now. Gates miracle flung. Wait pray weep faith crack done. Heaven tier here, now say. Pending miracle approved. Delay dust. Answer advance. Waste. Prep pure. Ignore. Align ace. I credit soul. Battle's breath steal. Walk away need peak. Stand silent wonder see. Yes saw. Give up edge. Beside thread faith. Lone nights. Bounce praise. Self-doubt dips. Unseen shape win chapter. Silent. Victory scribe. Late. Guard unseen. Time come. Skies cheer, name approve, turnaround. Angels dispatch you ward. Chains crack sequential. Walls crash powder. Name whispers unroomed. A sign bless cruise. Years locks swing no push. Coincidence? Time divine. Read fate eyes mine. Heart call. Release bless Jen after you. Edge grate. Spirit lift delay. Docs nods calls, wait a line favor. Confirm chain final. Heaven sign file. Sudden peace. Spirit stir change all. Impose effortless soon. Morn wake. Wait end realize. Question pop removes. Wrong do. Guard wrong folk. Jealous hide. Motive sneak. Pray mask against. Soren see. Remove prep space divine swap. Send trust link. Keyhold souls next lift. Chase beg end. Meant find honor light in you. Silence fear no. Unknown shun no. Storm wreck try. Faith pure wash. Not wreck. As the words settle deep into your soul like roots finding rich soil, remember this final whisper from heaven. Your journey isn't ending in the wait, but blooming in the release. The miracle approved isn't a distant echo. It's the song playing now, harmonizing with your every breath. Rest in that truth, child, for what God stamps, no force can erase. Let peace be your pillow tonight, and tomorrow, step forward with eyes wide to the wonders unfolding. You've been faithful in the shadows, now dance in the light. Heaven holds you close, always. If this message stirred your heart and brought a spark of hope to your day, please like, share, and subscribe for more words of encouragement straight from the divine. Your support helps spread this light to others walking through their own valleys. With all my love, like a warm embrace from above, you are cherished, seen, and forever held.